Howdy folks. It's been a long time since I made a carp video, folks. But this is actually the third carp video I'm making. The other two, I had technical difficulties in both of them. I don't want to go on a tangent in the beginning of the video, but I caught 3 carp in every video. In one I lost the intro, in the other one the wrong microphone was working. Anyway, third time a charm. Hopefully we catch more and bigger carp today. I am 50 feet from the bank in 6 feet of water, and the boat is right on the edge of the weeds. You can kind of see the black weed edge line here. This is where I like to park the boat for carp fishing, because when you're fighting the carp, I don't want the boat to be inside the weeds. I like to fish close to the weeds but outside the weeds. Yeah, they get shoved like a missile, like a torpedo, into the weeds deliberately. And then I have only 6 and 8 pound line on my rods. I don't have the confidence that I can pull a carp out of the weeds with my line. So I like to be at a point where when they're spinning around the boat, they still cannot reach the weeds. And then I don't cast very far, but I'm at a cove that's not very big to begin with. Just so you know, not that it matters, but up to the middle of the cove is a shallow flat. And then on the other side of the middle and closer to the other bank, there is a river channel. And it kind of drops off, and there is some trees there, and it's deeper, and the carp always runs that way. So when you get a bite, it kind of takes down the rod, and you have to stop them or they will go in those trees. There are trees in the river channel. The baits are kind of the old stuff. I have a video of how I make my bait, whatever I have in the house. It has some oatmeal, but I put very little oatmeal because bait made of oatmeal doesn't look good. Oatmeal is not nutritious. You should think of oatmeal like a filler, not as the main meal. But I have, as you can see, plenty of cereal. Actually, even when I'm done mixing my bait, after I'm done, I drop some dry cereal. I want to have some dry particles in my pack bait. I put some rice today. We always have a 50-pound bag of rice in the house. Kind of expands, gives you bulk, and rice is nutritious. Falls on the bottom. There is plenty of stuff to eat. If you have cheap rice, you can throw some rice in the pack bait. There is plenty of bread, as you can see. Here is how it looks on the method feeders. When I'm done packing it, I kind of put some dry cereal on top. I'm sure when it falls in the water, it will kind of, because it has air, it will surface. For hook bait to date, folks, I'm kind of without anything. Sometimes I use fresh corn, sometimes plastic corn. Today I'm gonna use just dry feed corn. It was soaked overnight though. See here, I have 2 kernels of dry feed corn. On the other ones I have 1 kernel of dry feed corn because they have a smaller hook. And I have 1 piece of gummy worm. It's not even real gummy worm, to tell you the truth. My kids ate all of the gummy worms I bought. I bought like a 3-pound bag from one of these discount stores, TJ Maxx, or I forgot. It didn't have a normal brand, but it was very cheap. I bought a 3-pound bag for my carp, and the kids ate it also. Joke is on them. These are my kids' vitamin gummy bears. I didn't take a lot, but I took a few of their gummy bears, vitamin gummy bears, since they ate all of mine gummy worms. A quick note on how I install the feed corn. This is a 2mm drill from Menards or Home Depot, anywhere you want. I bought a bunch of these, like 10 of them, 2mm drill, and then this is one of these silicone stoppers that they use in catfishing. It's just a soft piece of silicone. You can put cork, you can put anything you want. I just super glued it. I drilled it and then I super glued it. No, I didn't drill it. It already had a hole. It went on top of it perfectly. I just super glued it there so I can hold it. Before I put the corn on the hook, folks, I like to drill it with the drill like this, so the corn has a hole inside. Otherwise, when you try to put this feed corn, even if it's soaked, even if it's soft, you will see, even if it's soft, when you put this hook inside, it cracks it. But if you drill it first and you have a hole, now the hook goes through the hole and it doesn't compromise the structural integrity of the kernel of corn. So it can stay on the hook all day. You can fish with one piece of feed corn all day. You can just refresh the gummy bears. We'll see if we're gonna fish with gummy bears, because one thing I did before I even anchored here, I have an ultralight over there with a trout magnet, and I spot locked over there and I cast left and right and I caught a bunch of fish there, and there is so many clouds and clouds of baby bluegill and golden shiners. Nobody knows there is golden shiners in this lake, but there are clouds of these things, and they will eat a trout magnet. I have videos of them eating trout magnets. But golden shiners will feed on this stuff. So you can't put a soft hook bait or the golden shiners and the baby bluegills, and there is also baby channel catfish, a ton of these pests also. They will come and just eat everything off of your feeder over there in like 5 minutes, and then you have to be recasting and rebaiting all day. So I like to have something very hard on the hook as bait. People fish with boilies. I hate boilies. I hate hair rigs. If that's your thing, go for it. If you have a lot of pests, you can use boilies. But if you don't have that many pests, I think boilies and hair rigs are just a dumb way of just wasting time. If I didn't have these baby bluegill and baby channel catfish there, I'd be fishing with just simple fresh corn all the time. Anyway, let me cast these rods in the water, set up the camera over here, and it's only 10 o'clock. We're gonna be yapping all day here. Okay, let's start with this one. Not going to be casting very far because the fish is not very far. The only reason I'm casting far at all is I don't want to be too close to the boat, because I'm usually watching videos, talking to people, sometimes fishing. I'm causing some kind of disturbance. So I don't want to disturb the fish close to me. But that's kind of a lob. It's really not that far. Okay, let's cast this one. All right. There, I would say 30 meters from me. Yeah, about 30 meters, maybe 35. Just absolutely perfect cast here. Right on the edge of the flat. This one I'm gonna cast with the left hand. Look at this, left hand. Because I'm not casting very far, I just wanna that way. Doesn't really matter. And I never cast forward. I always prefer to lob it so I have time to stop it. I like to land in the water softly. Perfect. 30 feet that way. Perfect, folks. Okay, let's see where to set this up now. What do you guys think about this specific view? It's not too bad. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put the microphone over here now, so you cannot hear me when I'm listening to my YouTube videos. Oh, I didn't show you the gummy bears. Immune C. Somebody will now go and buy this exact thing. People are kind of crazy when they see I use something and they think that this is the exact and only thing that will catch them fish. Now they will go to Walmart and they're gonna buy this exact thing. It doesn't matter what goddamn gummy bears you use. I cut a little piece of gummy bear for flavor, and it also stays on the hook for about 1 hour. I just enjoy having some flavor on my hook, that's all. Check him out. Oh, folks, I think that's our first fish. He cannot peel drag, but he's here. He's here. Finally, gosh dang it. Let me take down my pollen. I'm wearing these things just so it's not for sun protection. I don't want to breathe the pollen. Today there is a very high level of grass pollen in the air. And if I fish all day, okay. If I fish all day without a face mask, I get bad headaches. No, don't tell me now. He grabbed the other line. But are we under or over? You know, one day I will not be able to tell if I'm under or over, but right now, man, this fish has some drive. Yeah, we picked up this line too. Yep, we did. Yep. It's got some drive. Now they're gonna make all day, knock down my Ogerty fan. All day, not a single boat. Now I'm fighting a fish. The wakes are coming. Sometimes, folks, haven't you noticed how everything, when it rains, it pours? Everything comes at once. My gosh. Okay, microphone is good. I took my shoes off. I kind of relaxed, started chatting with the champion. That's a good solid fish. That is a good fish, folks. Yeah, I know. Look at this lump of meat, folks. You see any scales missing? I don't. Man, that's a perfect fish. Always a little bit of red on the bottom. Golden red. Beautiful, healthy fish. The right dimensions. Man, in Bulgaria or anywhere in Eastern Europe, this fish would have been consumed. Let's let him go and hopefully it picks up now. Yeah, that's how I eat. Yeah. Beautiful meat. Get back in there. Wow, that was a good release. First good release ever. I always splash everything. There's one more. Wow. That's a good peel. Yeah, buddy, this is the reel with which I want to fight a carp, folks. That's the one where I want to fight a carp. That's the twin power. This one has some head shake. The other one was already not the biggest. I'm looking for a 20-pounder, folks. Hey, hey, man, this clicker is so loud that you don't need an alarm on these rods. Yeah, 4.4 gear ratio. 4.4. Perfect for fighting carp. If it is carp. Could it be a nice channel catfish, this one? Not a lot of weight. No, it's carp, it's carp. It's very steady. You know, folks, one day, if I had to do guiding, hopefully I never have to do guiding, but if I had to do, I would do carp guiding and nothing else. First of all, I can always put people on fish. Second of all, they get to fight a big fish. Third of all, with the bimini top, you're anchored. It's kind of relaxing. You can use the fence. Let me stop my fan right now, because it will take a long time to take care of this fish. Let me see. You know, my kids cannot fight carp. You need certain power to handle the carp around the boat. It's one thing when it's in open water, but here you have talons, engines, trolling motors, all kinds of stuff hanging under the boat. Man, this thing displaced a lot of water. What are you? Let me see you. Good carp? Good Mr. Carp? Alrighty, folks. Customer number 2 here. Hoobali! Man, good chunk of meat, folks. Good chunk of meat. That's another perfect fish, folks. He is a little bit bigger, but a lot heavier. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Nyama, nyama, nyama. Heavy. Can you see his belly? Belly fat. Just a perfectly healthy fish. No scales missing. No nasty lampreys eating them. Nothing like that. This is a healthy carp. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Show them how you suck it up. Show them how you suck the food. They go down like this. They go a little bit on an angle downward like this. Okay. Folks, I want to make a quick video from my phone while I'm waiting, because I got some improvements in my facility here from which I'm fishing that are, I don't like cliches, but this is a game changer, folks. This thing, folks, by the way, the fan is spinning so fast that the eye cannot see it, but because it's making 60 frames per second, maybe the fan is spinning with, I don't know, 70 frames per second, and it looks like it's spinning super slow. But right now it's spinning pretty fast, and there is some good current coming this way. This guy, folks, I get always email spam from these Amazon sellers, but when I saw this thing, folks, first of all, do you see it kind of has the black and orange Presso colors? I like it, but then the whole thing is on a battery here. Look at this, folks. it's 95 degrees air temp. That's not even a hot day for the south here. My brothers from Florida and Texas, do you have any sympathy for me when I complain that I have 95 degrees air temp here? What is it today in Florida? Is it 105? But the bigger problem is not just the air temp, but it always coincides, the biggest heat, with just zero wind. Look at this. I mean, it's just hard to breathe. So I've been thinking about this already. And when I saw this ad, Augury or Augury, I don't know the brand. However, I can tell you that if you are doing what I'm doing right now, fishing in 95 degrees air temp, with zero wind, a little fan right next to you, oof, you can pay money for this. Right now, you would. Let me show you some features. Like I said, I don't want to sell this to you. By the way, I have no agreement with this. The only benefit I'm getting from this is I get a free fan. I get a free $50 fan. If you want to buy it, don't buy it. I don't care. I'm not going to make any money if you buy it or don't buy it. If you want to support me, go to iFish Tackle, buy some jigs. Buying this thing, I want to be clear, is in no way beneficial for me. So don't tell me I'm trying to sell you something. Look at some of the features. This thing comes with a freaking remote. Look here. That was the speed on the fan on the lowest setting. Now, I don't even know how long the battery will last, but it's powered by USB-C, and I have a huge battery in my boat, and all of my cables for all of my camera equipment, all of my cables are USB-C, folks. All of the DJI cameras, everything is powered by USB-C, so I don't care if it runs out of battery. There will never be a shortage of USB-C power on my boat. But check this out now. Check this out. Look at this button. Bum. Look at this now. Wow. Fancy. Isn't it? It's spinning now. And you can set it up to spin, oscillate less or more. Now let's check this button. Light. Where is the light? Oh, the phone doesn't show it. The light, I can promise you, folks. Now, the phone doesn't show nothing. The phone reduced the brightness immediately. But this is some super bright LED here. I guarantee you, you can find your way around a tent or around your garage with this thing. These lights here, it shows you the battery is 100%, and it shows you the fan is working only on 25%. You can turn these lights off if you don't like them. And this feature here, oh, this is the oscillation. You can tell it to oscillate 30 degrees, you can tell it to oscillate 60 degrees, 90, 120 degrees. And this, if you want to use it at your home or office, or maybe when you're falling asleep at night, you can set the timer on this thing. Here is the timer. Now it will run for 1 hour, and after 1 hour it will stop by itself. So this Chinese thing, folks, is just full of awesome features. The fan, I can tell you, is on a ball bearing. There is no way this fan is on a bushing. It's very quiet. Sorry about the intro, but that was the deal I made with the lady. She said you don't need to flatter it, you don't need to say anything, you just have to show it in the video. And I'm showing it in the video. I don't know if it's a good value, I don't know if it will last long, but it kind of does look nice, and in the summer on a boat, it is very handy. When I was looking at that Pontoon Man, the same rod. Where is my microphone? Same rod twice, folks. Same rod twice. Now this one is going the other way. This pontoon came and parked right there. Can you see it? Came and just stopped right there. Now, obviously he didn't scare Mr. Carp, but maybe they're thinking this is where all the fish is. Maybe it is. Man, feels good, folks. Carp fishing. Carp fishing is picking up. Carp fishing is picking up. Here in Tennessee we have a bunch of catfish anglers, but I see even the catfish channels are fishing for carp and they're getting views. So yours truly is definitely gonna start putting some more carp videos. So smooth, this twin power drag, folks. It's funny, Shimano doesn't advertise this as a carp reel, and I've never seen anybody talk about this being a carp reel. But 4.4 gear ratio, super slow oscillation, super smooth drag. Are you kidding me? This is the perfect carp reel. He dropped anchor or something. He just stopped right in front of me. He just parked there. Look at this chunk of meat, folks. I know the sun is right in the middle, cutting the fish in the middle. I don't know what to do about that. But look at how much meat does this fish have. What a gorgeous fish. These fish here are living the life, let me tell you. They're finding some food, plenty of food, no parasites, nobody to bother them. They're big and beautiful, not like Trump's tax bill. They're actually big and beautiful. Trump's tax bill is big and disgusting, and deep state and all kinds of other parasites feeling. Not beautiful, it's disgusting. Alright, let this guy go. Yeah, buddy. Show them how do you eat. Woof. Oh no. No microphone. No microphone. No. Why did you hit right now? Yeah, he's still here. He's still here and the pontoon is leaving. Woo! Double win. Carp number 4. Oh, righty now. Yeah. Carp fishing, the more you fish, the more they start to bite. It's kind of weird. First 1-2 hours, very often, there is like nothing. And once they start biting, the bite gets faster and faster. And there goes carp number 4, folks. Oof, another chunk of meat. Alright, folks, a smaller fish. I'm not gonna get the camera off the stand there. This is customer number 5. Still perfectly healthy though. He just needs to munch more. You know, there is another big lake right next to this lake. And I went carp fishing there. That lake is deeper, but all of the carp are small and black color. I don't understand why they're black color. And they're so small, like a bunch of like 5-pounders. I don't get it. That lake has huge crappie, huge everything, but the carp are baby. Something wrong with that leg there. Ah, aha, 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 aha. Man, carp fishing, folks. Carp fishing. Untapped resource and probably will never be tapped. I mean, people can fish more, but because nobody harvests them, it's not like crappie to get overfished. The more people fish for them, the more food they throw. The pack baits, all of the other baits, some people chum. The more you fish for them, the more you feed them. Man, this one is kind of serious. This fish, no head shakes. The whole time, no head shakes. I don't know where to put the camera, folks. No head shakes, folks. I'm cautiously optimistic. Last year I never caught a 20-pounder. With Mr. Richard, I think we didn't weigh. With Mr. Richard Jean, we caught a couple of with huge belly, but we didn't weigh them. Whew. What a fight! Scared me. In the end, he's not that big. Wow, another gorgeous fish, folks. I mean, I can't wait to show you this fish. Look at this thing. Glass. Good carp, folks. One scale missing. But, man, he was so steady. I thought that was my 20-pounder. He fought super steady the whole time. He's got some weight. He's got the belly. I gotta weigh a couple of these just to sharpen my ability to measure these fish. Here you go, folks. Go get you some. Show them how you feed. Yeah. Alright, folks, I'm gonna start recording the outro. What time is it? It's exactly 4 p.m. So we did 6 or 7 carp. I'm not exactly sure, but with all of the yapping, that's enough editing for one carp video. We are almost out. No, we're not almost out. I have a lot of pack bait actually left, but thanks for the 2 or 3 people who keep asking me when am I gonna start doing carp fishing videos. I am starting to do carp fishing videos because I actually have a couple of product ideas for carp fishing. I want to do a nicer landing mat designed for a boat because this thing is so awkward. I want to do a nice feeder. All of these Chinese feeders, they miss some basic features. I really think I can do a very nice feeder. It will be cheap too. I can even do my own hook. I really like these hooks that I use. I have a video about them, Gamakatsu size 4, except that the tip of the hook is slightly inward. It doesn't have to be inward. Inward makes it weedless, but you lose a few bites. Also, these hooks are so thick. You think they'll be strong, but they bend. They're made of some wire that's just not hard. No carbon, almost like copper. Why does such a thick hook bend? I know it's carp, but they bend. Also, the tip of the hook, the very tip of the hook bends a little bit. So keep checking it with the skin of your finger. My little BG1s, the tip never bends. All this time, nobody has sent me an email with that the tip of a BG1 is bent. I don't care if you snag a rock. This is Richard Jean, the fishing machine. Ask me if did I make a video. I did, and I think he's gonna come here, and this time we're both gonna fish. I'm not gonna be out of the video. That's coming up too. When it's so super hot, carp fishing is the best. You can sleep until 9, 10 in the morning, like I did today. You can go fishing at 12, and from 12 to 4 you can still catch 6 or 7 big carp. A lot of pulling, fighting, emotion. They spin around the boat. Try carp fishing if you never did. Watch my videos for the pack bait. I want to make some videos for hook bait this year actually. So that's coming up. But yeah, I think that's enough for the outro. Oh, I promised the lady, I got this fan for free like I told you guys. I promised the lady to put link in the video. So you will find that there. But thank you guys for watching this one, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye folks.